All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Tomas coming back to you again. I'm sorry. I've actually got a bunch of videos. I just hadn't had a chance to upload them yet. I've been way too busy around the house and doing all kinds of crazy crap. My son's band season ended last weekend, or marching band, that is. He still has like 2 lessons a week and all kinds of other mess like that. But anyway, I should be able to get back out and do some stuff. I know I seen my good buddy Yankee Lipper. He's also a YouTuber on here, fishing these. There's oops, I didn't mean to. It's Def Shimmer swim baits. So I ordered me some of them. I want to take a look at them. Also, real quick before I keep going, I've been arguing back and forth with a lot of Chinese companies. Several of them reached out to me. At first, it was like, do the video how you want to do the video. And then when I told them about the problems with the reels, it was like they just want to send me another reel, same problem. Send me another reel, same problem. And then they want to make it like I'm doing the problem. I'm the fault. I'm not doing it right. I'm like, you sent me 3 reels. Okay, I ordered these reels from Dankung. Same thing, I got let me get this out of here. The Dankung glass fin rod. Let me get it out so you can see this. I can't remember if I've uploaded the video on this or not yet. I really like this rod. This rod feels amazing. It's like a really good little glass rod. It's got alkanite guides. I mean, it's a good rod. For a BFS, that is. For a glass rod for BFS. But by the same aspect, this rod here is kind of expensive. I really like these little guys right here. This, what's it called? The Star Blade by Handing. I've got I think this is the 3 or a 4 foot, 4 foot one piece. And I also got the 4'7" 2 piece. And these little rods can cast. This is like 1.2 grams. This little bait right here. It's a tiny little bait. I've also got another little crankbait that I cast with this rod here. I ain't got it on here right now. Because last time I was down at the creek, I flicked a little crankbait and hit a tree. Yeah, it's a little bitty jerk bait. I'll show it to you real quick. Oopsie. This is my jerk bait, and that's my top water. Swim bait BFS, crankbait BFS, and nope, that's not it either, damn. Sorry about that. It's this little bitty guy right here. And I can throw this little bitty guy here about 30 or so feet, maybe a little more, with that little 4 foot rod. This little guy's a fish catching little machine right here. I gotta get better about bringing my camera with me when I'm at the creek, or bringing my phone with me, actually not really bringing my phone, because I've always got my phone with me. Taking pictures and bringing my stupid necky thing with me, or chest thing, or some shit. You know what I'm saying. But the reel that I was fishing is a Dankung, or it's a DK100, the reel they sent me. I got 3 separate DK100s. All 3 of them had line lay issues. It was almost like, this ain't the Dankung 100, or DK100. But when you're turning the handle, it was not, you know, see how the line guide goes all the way over, then goes all the way over? Well, the line guide was go all the way over his side, but not go all the way over to this side. And then it would do the same thing on this side. It would go all the way over here, but not go all the way over here. So what it was doing, essentially, was leaving a gap on both sides of the spool. And that gap was basically making it where your line, when you went to cast, it would catch on whichever side was closest to the gap in the line coming off the spool. And they told me that they tested it. It didn't have no effect like that for them. I'm like, well, then you didn't have the same problem I had. Then they told me that they had the same line lay, but it wasn't grabbing. I'm like, well, no reel should do that. No reel should do a line lay like that. That's a good quality. It has to have, I tried it with 3 different spooling machines. I tried it by hand. I tried it with a thick spool. I tried it with a thin spool. I tried it with lots of pressure. I tried it with 0 pressure and everything in between that fucking shit. I could not get that line laid to lay straight. I mean, just here we go. Let's grab some reels right here, okay? Comrant, perfect line lay. Oops. I didn't realize I cut the lure off of here. Let's pull that leader back on here. I'm sorry about that, guys. Aurora, perfect line lay. And these reels are known to give issues like that. But I've got 2 Aurora. I got more than 2 Auroras. I'll tell you what, let's grab the reel that thing is supposed to be imitating. It's supposed to be imitating. And I've done many videos. I got to delete them all because I'm not going to put them on here. But I did many videos. The side plate actually interchanges with the side plate. It's just, this is the Conquest BFS. I was really excited about that reel because that reel, you know how much this reel is. That reel was like, on AliExpress, it was like $130. Through Dankung, it was like $180. Which is still a hell of a lot cheaper than this. It was smooth. It felt really good on the rod. But what the hell is good if it feels good if you thing don't work right? I don't get, I mean, it had pretty much every feature this reel has. The drag store was actually, I like the drag store on that, better I like the drag store on this. And this is one of my favorite BFS reels. So, I mean, don't get it, guys. Just don't get it. And then they wanted me to return them all, turn all 3 of them, put them all in a blank box. Meanwhile, they were having me like pay for the reels up front. And then they were going to, once I did a video, basically, I guess, praising them, they were going to refund me the money. But then, now that I've returned them all, they're supposed to give me all 3, the reel, basically refund me for all 3 reels. I returned the reels last week. I haven't got the return yet, or the repayment yet. So I guess if I don't get something back from them pretty soon, I guess I got to file credit card disputes. And it's going to get really weird because I got to explain everything to, let's be honest, usually foreign customer service reps. Well, anyway, see the line lay on that's perfect. Okay, let's grab this real quick. Come on, man. The tender shoot, or this is the King Kong. Basically the same thing as the tender shoot. I can't remember if I've done a video on this. I think I did. I can't remember. But perfect. So, they had a really good sale on this reel, on the King Kong version of this reel. Normally these reels are like $120 on sale, but they had on the 11/11 they had these reels for $80, I think $82, something like that. They also had the Comrant. It was not the super shallow spool one, but the medium depth spool one, which is the Power BFS version, for like $140-ish, I think. I know they had low stock on it, so if you can get one at that price, I recommend getting it. It's a awesome BFS reel, even for a Power BFS reel. I did order one of these from, I've only had the Levantes, the Orchia X10s, and of course you guys know I have a lot of P5s. And I have a lot of P5, it's always P5 Destroyer. Or there's also the Hedgehog, and they're still P5s. This rod, the Orchia XX, this thing's heavy. I mean, that's relative, I guess, what you want to talk about. But it's a heavy rod. This is supposed to be the pitch perfect. And I still have this sitting on the damn table from the last fucking video where I had to show people what I was fucking talking about. This is a P5 Destroyer. This is the 711, yeah. It's the Super 711. It's the F7.5 711X, which it is 9 inches longer than this rod. This one is extra heavy. This one's heavy action. This one's designed for punching, and this one's designed for pitching. But this rod here is a lot lighter than this rod here. I mean, not by a little bit, by a lot lighter. I mean, a lot lighter. Let me know if you guys have noticed that as well. The Orchie XX, the P5 Destroyer. I mean, even like the, I'm sorry I'm flipping around you guys so much. I'm just trying to find, like, here's the, oops. I took this stuff off the boat, so I'm just trying to, and of course I got tangled up. Let's see if I can get it in. There we go, I got it untangled. This is the Bandersnatch. Yeah, I think it's called Bandersnatch, yeah. The Bandersnatch. It's a 7-foot heavy action. Any heavy? Hell, I can't remember. XT. It's a F570 XT. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the, it don't even really say. But it has like a different kind of action. This rod here is really good for buzz baits and really good for topwaters. I've been throwing, you can see what I've been throwing in here. That's a shower blow. That's not a shower blow. That's the Cane Walker by Berkley. I like the Cane Walker a lot too. I got a lot of shower blows as well. I'm usually throwing the shower blows. That's why I kind of like, this is shower blows. But nope. And this is the Corrado 70 MG. Ain't the MGL? Yeah, MGL. XG, MGL, yeah. Anyway, 30-pound braid. Yeah. Typical kind of topwater setup. Ain't nothing new to see there. But anyway, let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at this. I've had these for like a week now. I just been working on too much crap, trying to get everything done and out of the way, and trying to make time for the family and this, that, and the other. All right, so let's see what we got in here. Okay, this guy makes all these lures himself, and it's called Def Shimmer Lures. They're right outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh yes. So you can kind of see the bend for the wire there. And I know it's a really nice skirt. I'd probably tie, I know it's got a rubber band here. I would probably take and put a piece of wire around that, or usually what I do is I go on top of the wire, the top of the rubber band, is I get a real thin zip tie, and I pull it down really tight, and I trim it off really short. Do we have a bait keeper on here? No bait keeper, I don't see. Hook is pretty sharp. Looks like a mustad. That's a really neat head too. Look at the head. And this is the white. This one's also white. But I mean, I got them pretty much in basic colors. Let me get some more out. But I kind of felt pretty offended by that Chinese company reaching out to me, asking me. I guess it was all good until I wanted to give them an honest review. At first they said, yeah, give us a great review. Yeah, do an honest review, wherever you need to do. That's what I told you guys. I get reached out to about, hey, well, I've probably lost more subscribers than I've actually had on here. This is the little bit lighter version of it. And this has a Colorado. No, it's about the same size head. I think with this kind of bend with that Colorado, give it a lot of thump. It'll be really good when you start getting a lot of runoff from like winter storms. And then we got some more white. Well, no, this is white. This is a gold Colorado. The swivels look really good. And I like the bend he puts in there. The line tie. Sometimes I get so frustrated with that. Companies that went to that cheap doing the R bend. And your line always goes up your shaft when you catch a fish. And you got to get it straightened out. And they bend out so damn easy. It's like, why even bother if it's all it's going to do is bend out that easy? And then these are the chartreuse ones here. This is going to be the last one I get because I got a bunch more in there. Oh, this is chartreuse and green. This kind of reminds me of Strike King's color. I think it's called tossed salad or something like that. Nice lime head. Colorado blade. I can see putting like a little Kitech on the back of here. Or that new Z-Man thing. I can't remember the name. It's kind of called a kick beat or something like that. Or ball kicker or something like that. That'd probably work really good on the back of here too. All right, so just trying to see what else I can get in real quick. I just took my my Antares off of here because I have another Megabass coming in. But I'm gonna put another reel back on this. I really like this bull shad rod that Dobbins came out with. It's 8'3", heavy action, 2 to 8 ounce. I really like this rod, but I want to do something different. I took the line off the Antares as well. I put the Antares back in this box. This is one of my prized possession reels. It probably shouldn't be. I like it a lot. But just kind of show you, kind of like the China Express, the AliExpress reels, what you have to pay to get like this level in a Shimano that they're kind of put in on their basic stuff. I mean, this is Antares DC, but this is not really a fair comparison. But you guys know what this reel is. This is the DC MDXG, which stands for Monster Drive. I used this reel, well, I was using this reel with this rod to throw, I took this off of here, matter of fact, come on man, get off of there. I took this swim bait off of here just the other day when I brought this reel in. These are resin baits. I'm trying to remember who makes this bait. And of course, those custom companies don't like to put their names on them. Dang it. Don't I have another one sitting here? Yeah, I got another one sitting right there, but it don't have no name on it either. I know it originally had a name on it, but you can tell these things have been, the resin has kind of gotten beat up on them. I like the main reason why I like using the Antares DC. I'm going to go to a little bit shorter rod. I was thinking about putting it on the. I was thinking about putting it on the Dobbins, not Dobbins, but the on the Here's another one, the same swim bait, just different color, but I was thinking about putting it on the Quercus here, but iRod. Excuse me. Right now I'm throwing a clutch on the Quercus. Which I mean, this is the junior swim, 1 to 4 ounce, 7'8". I mean, it would work great on this rod. But this rod, the tip, I feel on this particular rod, it's more in tune with throwing a little bit smaller bait. Don't get me wrong, I still think this rod can do it just fine. So, I mean, Come on now, get back on there. But I really like this rod for throwing like the clutch. A little bit smaller bait. And I think the Mega Bass rod, where the clutch, this rod here is more of a fast action. And the Mega Bass rod that I've ordered in is I know it's an RTX 10. I'm trying to remember the numbers on it, but I know it's more of a moderate action rod. And it goes up to 8 ounces. I'm thinking it'll be good for like my keckle shads and things like this, and for like stuff like, this is not a big one, but this is just one sitting here. Let's see. That's a lot of money sitting there. Where are we at? Stuff like this guy. I mean, like a stuff like this guy here. Stuff is like 5 and 6 ounces, 7, 8 ounces, something like there. I've got bigger rods. Whoops. Of course I throw it on the floor. But I used to, it seems like I always have a lot better luck throwing stuff in the 6 to 9 inch range. I think that's what everybody likes, a 6 to 9 inch range. Anyway, but you can see the, oops, I'm gonna throw it on the damn ground. Sleepy. You kind of see the Antares looks really good on this rod. But what I really like doing with this reel, I'm going to put 25 pound dang it, 25 pound sniper back on here. Or not sniper, it's one of the Sunlines. Like, it's over on the other side of the building. No, I can't go get it right now. But I wanted a little bit shorter rod to throw this on. This rod here is really good for open water. It's not really good for like getting close to like bluff walls, things of that nature. Especially in the wintertime. I've noticed that when I'm swim bait fishing in the wintertime, if I can get to vertical structure and I can really work that bait really close to this vertical structure, to the walls. I mean, I'm talking like up on it. I mean, I've hit a lot of these resin baits against the walls. I've broke a few of them. That's why I kind of like the new Chad Shad. It sinks a little bit faster than the original Chad Shad. The original Chad Shad was resin. But the new plastic one, the new ABS one, it doesn't tear up as fast and bad as these the ABS ones do. I mean, the resin ones do. Yeah, sorry about that. It is a little better, a little more durable, even though it sinks faster. Now, you can do some different things to make it where it doesn't sink quite as fast. I just leave it alone. I work it faster if I don't want it to sink faster. Or I put a lot bigger line on it. Like, I go 25 pound mono or 25 pound fluorocarbon. And I usually keep a spool on the boat. Depends on what I'm trying to do. Or sometimes I just bring different reels with me. Or different reels, different setups. Like, I realized that I thought the Tranks was very similar to the Scorpion. Then I realized that I can put it back in. It has a bushing. I ordered bearings for it. I changed out the bearings to the orange bearings. Because I cast big topwaters with this. But I kind of thought it was just like the the Scorpion, or kind of like the Corrado, but it's a little bit different. Oh crap, sorry about that. See how that free spool goes on it now with the orange bearings? That thing just spins. But anyway, let me go ahead and hop off here. Just want to hop on, talk about this for a minute. Talk about Don't Worry the DK100. If you've already ordered it, I'm sorry. I would probably send it back. I know some people on YouTube are trying to promote it for the 11/11 sale. If you're going to get a reel on 11/11, get you that Kong reel, King Kong. Get you the Cormorant. There's also, they have a really good deal on the new Micro Monster. What else? There's also some pretty good deals on like on the Tatulas. Also some good deals on the on a couple of Shimanos I saw in there as well. You just gotta look through it and see stuff, but just realize some sellers only keep a couple of things there and they sell out really quick. They'll refund you your money back, but it's just kind of annoying. And I can't really use that to compare to that because that's not the same thing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here. But it's just starting to kick in. Time for me to go to bed. All right, guys, till next time, tight lines. Y'all stay safe.